What's going on, people? This is Jonah Pipney back with another sports reaction, talking about Chicago Bears once again having another disappointing loss, this time to the Tennessee Titans. God damn. The Bears defense did everything possible in this game. They held another very capable offense that just scored 35 plus not long ago against an even better team, the Bills, and the Bears was able to hold them once again at 17, but the offense just could not get it done. Constant turnovers, can't protect the quarterback. Nick Foles actually played even better this week than he possibly did the previous week before that. It's just players are fumbling. David Montgomery fumbled. Anthony Miller fumbled as well. Now David Montgomery has a concussion, much like Allen Robinson did a few weeks ago against the Saints. It's just getting real bad for our team, and I don't know if they're going to even be able to recover and be able to play well for the rest of the season, because the offensive line is just really that goddamn bad. You know, I really just don't get Matt Nagy or the GM. It's like they just failing our Bears team. They're failing the defense. Another elite defense is just going downhill because the offense failures, and the failure especially of the head coach, the inability to just find a way to get victories when they matter the most. He has taken way too much time to basically readjust the team and find the tendencies for the offense to score. It's like they take way too long to figure that out. And I'm just saying it right now, Matt Nagy needs to give up play calling, because he's going to wind up getting fired right after this season, because he is not doing nothing that he needs to do to just basically have this team continue to win. And I'm getting very, very sick of it. And I know a lot of you Bears fans is as well, because this is just freaking ridiculous. Point blank, period. Now, normally I do not call for people jobs to be had, but it seemed like Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy needs to be fired. Matt Nagy for not giving up the offensive play calling soon enough to save this team and salvage his job, and Ryan Pace for the inability to do anything before the trade deadline, not picking up no offensive linemen and none of that. Now, they can still sign offensive linemen, but they can't trade for nobody. It was something that they should have did beforehand, before everyone got injured, and now a lot of players is down due to COVID. Cody Whitehair gone because of possible COVID. James Daniels gone because of injury, tore pectoral muscle. So that's like, it's just getting real bad for our team, and I really just don't know how much longer they're gonna be able to hold on throughout the season, because if there are no other more adjustments that's going to be made, this team is going to mess around and lose every game after that. The next 5 games is against divisional opponents. Yeah, they played Detroit at the beginning of the season, but now they're going to have to play Detroit again, who just lost recently to the Vikings, who is just looking better and better as the season go on. As they continuously to trend up, the Bears is trending down. Now after that, now they're going against the Packers, Vikings, and then they're going against a whole bunch of divisional teams, like I said, within the next 5 games. And it's going to get real ugly for our team, because they cannot protect the quarterback. They can't get the ball out fast enough. They can't run the ball. It seems like they can't score into the fourth quarter. They just putting it all on the defense, and it's making it very, very difficult for our team to have that type of success that we know that they're capable of having. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just looking very sad for our team right now. Now, I'm really just starting to wonder if Coach Nagy is just like, hey, if you're going to fire me, you're going to fire me with me being not only the head coach, the offensive coordinator, having full control and all of the above. I guess he don't want to be fired knowing that not only he did a bad job, but also the offensive coordinator could possibly do a better job than him, than basically getting his team prepared and getting them in the best opportunities basically to win the game. It seems like he just trying to go down on his head horse and just say, screw it all. If you're gonna get me, you're gonna get me, but you're gonna get me going down the way I want to go down, not the way everybody else is basically saying. And basically with Nagy giving out that type of message, he's already basically letting the team know that, like, hey, if we're going to lose, you're going to lose my way. We're not going to lose any other way other than my way. And I'm surprised that they just don't call him up and then just fire him right then and there, and then make the offensive coordinator the interim head coach until they can find another one if the interim head coach can't do better than Coach Nagy, because this is just ridiculous. And it's like I'm almost lost for words. I'm almost lost for words with this team. How can we easily just go from easily just being 5-1, one of the top teams in a NFL, to right now 5-4? It's just very remarkable how quickly things can change. And you can say, yeah, it's the NFL. It's very hard to win games, but not when basically your defense is shutting down teams, holding them to 17 points and under, and your offense just can barely even score 17 themselves. That's very ridiculous that this team is playing even worse than they did last year. This offense is playing worse than it did last year. The offensive line could barely block last year, but at least they had some games where they was able to open up holes for the running back to make some type of play. So they're not doing almost none of that this season other than the first 3 games of the year. And it just seems like they're continuously just trending down. And like I said before, and I'm going to keep saying it, this is just getting ridiculous for our team. And I know it's just very frustrating to see this type of product put out there. And it seems like until Matt Nagy gives up the play calling and just tries to just monitor everything from afar, it's going to get worse and worse for our team. And it's really just sad to see. Sad to see, Bears fans. Once again, because of the inability of the Bears not being able to perform on offense, the last 7 games is not going to be a cakewalk for the Bears. If you'd have told me a few weeks ago when they was 5-1, their last 7 games will be against the Vikings, the Packers, the Lions, the Texans, Vikings again, the Jags, and then ending the season with the Packers, I'd have said the Bears could easily go either 5-2 or 6-1 in between there. But now it's seeming like the Bears might go either 2 or 3 wins out of those 7, 3-4, 2-5. It's just not looking good for our team. So hopefully the Bears can get it together later on, because if not, this team record is just going to go downhill. The season going to go downhill. And once again, we're going to be sitting here as a fan base that's basically looking stupid. But this is John Epimony back with another sports reaction. Once again, talking about Chicago Bears. Just once again getting another letdown game against a very good team that we could have just won another game and stole another victory. All right, people, peace out, man.